Hello everybody, my name is Shana. Welcome to our TRX workout for today. You are stuck with me for the next short but sweet 15 minutes. Today we're pairing the TRX suspension trainer and your TRX mini bands. So make sure you get these out and set them aside to have them ready. We are going to be challenging your heart rate because we're moving back and forth between one exercise to another, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. And at the end, we're actually going to combine some exercises with these mini bands and the TRX suspension trainer. So let's get started with a brief warm up. Guys, I'm going to have you start with your standing rollout. We're going to have your straps at mid-length, stand facing away from the anchor point. Find that nice, strong, active plank. Squeeze the glutes, shoulders down and back, and roll those arms out just a touch, and bring the hands right back beneath your shoulders. Again, keep squeezing those butt cheeks. We want to set that nice, strong, active plank. Roll out, brace, and return. When you do this one, you want to be careful you're not going full Superman with your arms. You just want them coming out a little bit. It'll feel like a plank, a little bit of a harder plank, and then a plank again. Keep those buns tight, roll out, brace, and return. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next is squat row combo. Straps are at mid-length, stand facing the anchor, lean back, walk it under, drop that bucket down. Squat, plank, row, and plank. We're doing a lot of squatting today with our lower body focus. I want you to make sure you warm up your hips, your knees, and your ankles. Big squeeze behind those shoulder blades. You are leaning back a touch. That helps us focus on the mobility of your hips and your knees. And when we row, you feel that big squeeze behind your shoulder blades to engage that upper back to help pull you into a much better posture for this workout today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, forward lunge with Y-fly. Your straps will be at mid-length. You're going to stand facing away from the anchor point in your Frankenstein position. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Lower the left knee down to get a big stretch. Press into those handles. Come right back up. And then alternate. Step forward with your left foot. Stretch. Come right back up. Make sure that starting position, your body weight is directly above your feet. That way, you can get a nice stretch through your chest and through your hips. And if you can, let's lower that back knee down so it almost touches the floor. As you stand up, you're going to actively press those hands into the handles to feel your core engage again. Even though our workout is lower body focused, your core is going to be involved a lot because TRX is all core all the time. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Finally, one more mobility drill before we start this workout. Lateral lunges to a Cossack stretch. Straps stay at mid-length. Give me a nice wide stance. Bend your right knee. Pull your body weight up. Notice how my toes are pointed forward. Bend the left knee. Pull your body weight up. You're shifting side to side using those handles to pull yourself back up toward the top. If you want an additional stretch, we call this the Cossack stretch, you can rotate that inside toe up toward the ceiling. Notice how I'm not falling backwards. I'm lowering straight down and pulling myself straight back up, side to side. We have 10 seconds left, and then we're going to start this workout on the suspension trainer. Oh, that feels good though. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exercise 1, TRX squats. Straps at mid-length. Workout starts now. Drop your bum down, squeeze, come right back up. Now, I'm not leaning back like we did in the warm-ups. I'm lowering down as low as I can safely go. For some of you, that might be here. Some of you, that might be way low. But your goal is to keep a nice neutral spine and that awesome upright posture with the shoulders down and back. Now, we're done in 5 seconds, and you've got 30 seconds to get your medium mini band on your ankles. Let's go. Now, I'm going to choose medium. Again, you can choose whatever resistance you want. We're going to be doing a regular mini band squat. So I'm going to have you bring that mini band just above your knees. We still have 15 seconds, so take your time if you're wriggling around, or maybe you need a chair nearby and you can sit down and pull them up. Now get into position. Let's get those knees directly above your ankles. Do you feel that tug right there in your smaller butt muscles? Let's do this. 30 seconds. Down and up. Now the neat thing about having this mini band here while we do this workout is it forces you to actually feel if your knees are directly above your toes. It's not going to let your knees buckle in because you're constantly pushing this mini band out. Oh, how low can you safely go? And remember how that squat felt on the TRX suspension trainer. 3, 2, and 1. Now we've got 30 seconds. Taking that mini band off, we're going to do your TRX hip press. Straps at mid-calf length. Pause this if you need to. You're going to be ground facing the anchor point, 2 fingers in each foot cradle. Hold it wide, roll backwards, drop those heels down. You're going to keep your knees bent to 90 degrees, head and shoulders on the ground. You still have 10 seconds to get here. Okay, notice how my knees are 90, my toes are back towards my shins, my hands are on the ground, palms up if you can. Okay, I'm gonna have you squeeze those butt cheeks. Let's go, push down, lift up, and tap back down. If this is too much for you, you can take your heels out of the foot cradles and do a regular glute bridge on the ground. Pushing down with the heels, drive those hips up so you're in one straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Squeeze and lift. Are you keeping your head and shoulders on the ground? Are you squeezing those buns as you lift all the way up? And take a little break. You've got 30 seconds. I'm going to have you choose your heavier mini band. We're going to do the same thing on the ground with a mini band just above your knees. So put on your rubber band, mini band pants. Not in the suspension trainer. You still have 15 seconds. Take a deep breath. Head and shoulders down. Same idea. You're going to be laying on the ground. Press those knees apart so you feel these glutes engage. Head and shoulders down, eyes up toward the ceiling. Squeeze your buns. You're going to lift and tap. So notice by pushing your knees out with that mini band, you're feeling those glutes really fire. Now, just like in the suspension trainer, I want you to try to get your hips up as high as your knees. So on top, I have a straight line from my knees to my hips all the way down to my shoulders. Keep squeezing, keep lifting. You guys are doing an awesome job. Squeeze and press. 2 and 1. All right, we're going to go into your TRX Plank with hip abduction. So your strap should already be at mid-calf length. Now you've got to get your toes in there. Again, if you need to pause it, feel free. 2 fingers in each foot cradle, hold it wide, roll back, dive your toes into the backside, flip over. So now I'm ground facing away from the anchor point. If you're not comfortable in the suspension trainer, you can do a regular plank with toe taps out of the straps. Drive your heels back, come on up, squeeze, and you're going to push those feet apart and together. Buns tight. Now in this position, it's really, really important, because I can't actually see you, that your shoulders and your hips and your heels are in a straight line. If your back sags while you're in this position, or your hips sag down, you're gonna have back pain. So make sure you're strong enough to keep that body totally straight. Maybe peek in a mirror if you can. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a mini band plank with leg lifts. I'm using my light band for this one because these I think are pretty darn tough. We're going to put that band on. I'm going to quick run and grab my mat. Whenever I walk with these bands around my ankles, I always feel like I have my pants around my ankles. You're going to come down to the ground in your plank position. You still have 5 seconds left. Find that strong active plank. 3, 2, and 1. Pick up one heel, set it down. Isn't that tough? Pick up the other one and set it down. If this is a little too much, just go ahead and hold that regular plank. But I want you thinking about all the same things you thought about when you were doing your TRX abducted plank. That body's in a straight line. Ears, shoulders, hips, and ankles in perfect alignment. Buns tight. Body straight. Squeezing, bracing. 3, 2, and 1. Come on out of there. Let's take that band off. We're going to do your TRX Hip Abduction. So keeping your straps at mid-calf length, I'm going to leave my mat right here and get my heels back in the foot cradles. You still have 15 seconds. 2 fingers in each foot cradle. Hold it wide in a Christmas tree. Roll back and drop those heels down on top of your fingers. Head and shoulders back, toes up towards your shins. Here we go. Squeeze, press apart, and return. If you need to modify this, you can drop your bum down and do the same exercise, leaving your hips on the ground. Otherwise, lift those hips up and see how far apart you can press your feet. Eyes are gazing up, shoulder blades are hugging the floor. You're pushing down in the foot cradles to lift up. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, and 1. Mini band tire shuffle. I love this one. I'm gonna grab my medium band for this one and put this around my ankles. This one's gonna get your heart rate up a little bit. Then we'll do some combo exercises, and then you're done today. Band around your ankle. I'm gonna have you hit a quarter squat position. Okay, toes stay pointed directly forward. You still have 10 seconds, but here's your pattern. It's gonna be out, out, in, in. Notice how my knees track directly over my feet. So we're going. I'm gonna have you start a little slow, and then if you're comfortable, we're gonna pick up that pace a little bit. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Now remember which leg you're leading with, because we have another set of these, and you're gonna lead with the other leg next time. You're halfway there. You should feel that burning sensation on the outside of those hips. Chest is tall and proud, toes pointed forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. I'm just gonna have you hang out there for 30 seconds. Catch your breath. We're almost done, guys. You're doing so well. We're gonna do the same thing, but now you're gonna lead at the other leg. You can practice really quick with me if you want. We still have 15 seconds. It's out, out, in, out, out, in. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want to. Just make sure those toes stay forward and you have this nice neutral spine. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Start slow. In. Remember, other leg lead this time. In, out, out. You want to pick it up? 2, 2, 2, 2. Notice I'm also using my arms, and I'm keeping my chest up. It's tempting to look at your feet to make sure the toes are pointed forward, but then your posture kind of goes to the pot. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're gonna do some combo exercises. I'm gonna keep my medium band. We're gonna do your TRX squat with the mini band. And pull up my pants. Now we've already done these TRX squats. Now we're gonna add that resistance of the mini band. If those mini band squats we did in the beginning felt a bit easy, feel free to grab your heavy resistance band. Straps are at mid-length, standing facing the anchor point. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Now make sure that band is engaged. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Now maybe you can go a little bit lower this time. Squeezing those buns on top because we're a bit warmer. Those hips are more mobile. The knees are more mobile. And remember, you're going down like an elevator and back up like an elevator. You're not falling backwards and forwards like an escalator. I took the stairs at Target today, but I thought about taking the elevator. I did not. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna do your TRX Hip Press with the mini band. Feel free to switch out if you'd like. I'm gonna keep my medium one. I think that's a good level for these. Your straps are at mid-calf length. Now you gotta get your heels in. We have the added challenge of getting your heels in with that mini band just above your knees. So 2 fingers in each foot cradle, hold it wide in a Christmas tree, roll back, plop those heels in. Whew. Toes back towards your shins, engage with the mini band. 2, and 1. Here we go. Squeeze and lift. So now, try not to let those knees buckle in. You want to keep pressure on the mini band. So now you feel the hamstrings, the glutes, the outside of your glutes. This is our grand finale, everybody. So give it all you got. Push down and lift. Keep breathing. I'm trying to breathe. This exercise is no joke. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, guess what, everybody? You survived this super short, but super fun and super challenging TRX lower body workout incorporating those mini bands. Again, my name is Shana. I had so much fun hanging out with you today. See you next time.